Ciao, ni hao meme. I'm Grimmy, and I am the official secretary of Team Springroll. And today we're going to have a honest, frank, and open discussion about Kawaii. The thing that you need to remember is that language is not static. And it's not bound so much by rules, no matter how many grammar enthusiasts and English majors will try and tell you that. Especially in the word of slang. In the word of slang, words and expressions change frequently. Something that would be perfectly appropriate to say today would be just considered to be a faux pas tomorrow. And if you need a concrete example of this, just walk up to one of your friends, one of your cool friends, and go, "What's up?" Chances are you're going to get a really cool reception for using such a dated and frankly annoying pop culture reference. The other thing you need to remember is that words migrate from country to country. The best example that I can think of this is the word cafe. The word cafe is a French word, and it came into prominence in the early 1800s with the introduction of coffee to France, and the word means exactly what you think it means. It means a little coffee shop. But the thing is that when the French people left France and moved to other parts of the world, they took their cafes with them. It's to the point now where it is a universal word. It's an international word. You can go to enjoy a nice espresso in a cafe in Nebraska. You can get a latte from a lovely young lady dressed like our friend Abby in a maid cafe in Tokyo. You can have a clandestine rendezvous with a mysterious person in a dark cafe in Hong Kong. Cafe is an international word now. And I believe Kawaii is making that similar international migration through the wings of anime. Which of course is how Zhao says she knows what Kawaii means. But the thing about it is that, it's really being prominent with the continuing expansion of anime. And because anime people do occasionally leave their homes, that means that the word kawaii is being exposed to the greater population. And eventually I feel it is going to spread into prominence, and it will eventually become an international expression. People will say kawaii in the future, and they'll probably have no idea where the word actually comes from. I can cite an example of that when I used the word skoshi. And I was questioned about that because the person I was talking to said that, a mutual acquaintance of ours said that all the time and it drove him crazy. And I said, well, it's a Japanese word. He was not aware of that. So that's what happens. Words will migrate from country to country and eventually will just be integrated into the common language to the point where people will use the words and they know what the words mean, but they don't really know where the words came from. So that's all I've got to say about that. So, later.
Okay, this is just silly.